Hey everyone, it's Richard RS4 or more RS4. Today I'm going to be going over Greenville's new update. They recently just updated for Christmas. Today I'm recording this is on Christmas Eve, and today I'm just going to be going over this kind of cool little update. The first thing you can notice, we have a snow map. We have snow sound effects. The whole map is snow, which is super cool. We have a bunch of kind of like a blizzard all around the map. We also added a bunch of Christmas decorations just scattered around the map. I'm missing the main town right here, but there's a bunch of other kind of Christmas decorations scattered around the map, which is pretty cool. We also have new trees in the map as well. They're all of course white because they're snow covered, so that is pretty cool as well. So I'm at the dealership. Let's go over the new cars. They added 3 new cars in this update. It's super cool. We just go to the dealership. We have 3 new cars. So we have the Kia Sportage, we have 2 limiteds. So this car expires in 1 day, which is the BMW M4. I think this is a CSL or it's just a CS. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's a CSL though, so M4 CSL. And then we also have a pre-runner of the Toyota Tacoma right here. These 2 cars are pretty nice right here. They're both really expensive. The Tacoma is 200 grand and then the M4 is 145,000. And then the last car we have is of course the Kia 2026 Kia Sportage. Pretty cool SUV, something little just to get around town, more like NPC roleplay car right here. We have the base, we have the PHEV, we also have the hybrid. So these things are all pretty cool cars. But yeah, those are the 3 cars. I already bought all of them, but I actually do want to buy a higher trim of the Kia right here. So let's buy that. Also in this update, we have a new sale. So if I scroll down, enjoy a 10% off on everything in the store, and that will last until 12/29. So 5 days for a sale. That's not bad, I think. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 days for a sale. And then the holiday event will be in a few days. So I think Greenville's going to update again later this week. So 2 updates in Greenville. They've been updating like crazy, like just update after update after update, which is actually crazy. But yeah, we have 10% off, I believe, off every Game Pass. I'm not 100% sure if cash is on sale, but I know all the other Game Passes, like of course, like the luxury, the sports, and all that jazz is all on sale, which is super cool. Those are the 3 new cars. And then for the winter season, they added tire compounds, or a new tire compound, which is winter tires, which actually changes your grip, which that is super cool. A very small update, but honestly really cool. Like, I'm happy they actually updated, even though Hunter said they weren't gonna update today. So yeah, we have the Kia right here. Let me just sell the other trim. I also bought like the base trim. I don't know why, but yeah, let me just sell that. But yeah, we have the Kia right here. This thing's pretty nice. I'm kind of curious to see the customization on this thing. It's also put some kind of snow tires on this car as well. So we have like a white, we have like a red, a blue. I'm gonna get the red, I think. But let's go to parts accessories. Wow, this thing has a lot. We have like headlight. We have different headlight. We have like an upgrade headlight. I'm assuming they're not adding a lot of like trims and stuff on cars nowadays, like for their new updates, but they're adding a bunch of customizations. Like, it's actually crazy. So we have genuine crossbars, and then we have number 2. So there's 1 and 2. I'm gonna get the number 2. Then we have like roof rails, or we can have no roof rails. We can have like a rain guard. We can have chrome. We have gloss. Let's do gloss black. Then we can do like 2 types of crossbars. I'm gonna get these ones. And then assuming if we add crossbars, can we add like a roof box and stuff? We have panoramic, we can have a sunroof, 2-tone. That's all pretty cool. So we can only add, I guess, accessories on the genuine 1 crossbar, but the number 2 we can't. So I guess I'll get the number 1. So we can add bikes, we can have a roof box, we can have bike and roof box, and then we can have a mounted kayak. So that is all pretty cool. I think I'll get the roof box, or should I? I don't really like that roof box design. It's not my favorite. I don't really like the bike, honestly. I'm gonna get the other crossbars. I think they're better. We'll actually paint this thing black, like all black. The Kia, pretty nice. We're gonna have the chrome. We have the roof, the rain guards. We can have plastic or transparent. Let's just get plastic. We can have window tint, limo, no tint. Side tint only. We can have a legal tint. We have limo tint. So let's get the limo tint. We can add a tow hitch, of course. We can actually tow with this thing, so that's pretty cool. We can have a rear. We can have front and rear like mud guards. We have side steps. We can have those. I don't really like side steps. We can have USDM plus plastic fender. We can have gloss black, and we can have LTAM, which I don't really know what these are, but I guess it just removes kind of the reflector there, so that is pretty cool. I'll get the gloss. And then we can have bumpers. We can have like X-line bumpers. We can have chrome, base, X-line with plastic. So a bunch of different accessories and customization. We can have a bug deflector too. We have a transparent one, accessories. And you can't have the extra accessories with the, I guess, the rain guards. So is what it is. Headlight module. We can have the tinted bumpers, accessories, bug deflector. I think I went over everything. There's a bunch of accessories. We can have taillights, we can have USD, we can have LTAM. I don't even know what that is. Let's turn the hazards on and let's see the difference. Also, the USD one, they all light up, and then we have the different taillights. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like the USD ones, or USDM. Then we can have tinted taillights too, so that is pretty cool as well. I think I'm gonna be fully blacked out. I really like tinted. It's got a plate frame on this thing as well, like do they have a Kia plate frame? No, they don't. Let's get like an OLAN. So we get an OLAN plate, a Vision. I don't think they do, but let's get a road map plate, I guess. Road map, and let's get that plate cover, and then rear plate only, and then vanity plate. Let's get a nice Quebec plate. Yeah, here's my Kia Sportage. I don't really know why I'm upgrading this thing. Kind of spent a lot of time on it, but yeah, here's this thing. Very nice car. Of course, I went over the sale, the winter map. We can kind of go over everything right here. So we also have, I guess all like the water now is all you know, frozen now, so that is pretty cool. This is a dead end. Yeah, I think it is a dead end, but all the water is frozen now. There's also a bunch of like snow piles kind of placed all around the map, which that is pretty cool as well. I really like that. And also the tire tread, I didn't get winter tires on this, but your tire tread actually does change, I guess, like the pattern or whatever you call it. They kind of get like snow on them. Your car doesn't have any like dirt on it. Like in previous years it would get like dirty, but your tires actually changed now, so that is pretty cool. I know a lot of people would complain about like this, your car would get like very dirty. I do understand why they did change this. Yeah, if we just drive on this, let's drive on the ice right here. It's actually like ice, so it's a little slippier. That is pretty cool as well. Fog lights on this thing. I really like the orange kind of URLs. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we have kind of snow on the tread, so that is pretty cool. I'm not the biggest fan of snow, but I do like it. I think towards the end of Greenville's kind of snow, it does get really annoying, and it's kind of bad for thumbnails. But we also have like the waterfall. It's all frozen now, so that is pretty cool. This is all frozen right here, and it was previously, I guess, like realistic water, and now it isn't. I think the water is still underneath it, the realistic water. I think it is. So that's pretty cool. We have ice all over everything. But yeah, I think that's pretty much with this video. I went over, oh yeah, let's go over the new pre-runner and the M4. So here's the pre-runner right here. I already modified it, but you can have Christmas lights, and if you press G on it, you can have like Christmas lights turn on, which is super awesome. That's pretty cool. This thing's pretty fast as well. We like it. You can have like a bunch of off-road lights, but they don't work, sadly. Oh, they do. Oh, if you press N, yo, they're all yellow. That is so cool. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. And if you press G, you can actually change the color of all like this, you know, like the lights and stuff. So that is pretty cool. And I also added a Christmas tree on the back, so that's pretty cool as well. And then let's go over the M4. So the M4 BKM right here. So M4 CSL right here. So this thing is pretty nice as well. I just painted it green. CSL taillights as well. This thing is so bad on snow. I don't know why. I only put front snow tires, but on the rear don't have this bad kind of traction. But yeah, that's pretty much it with this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have fun playing the new Greenville update, and yeah, see ya.